Should the government take over the profession of hypnosis and hypnotherapy? What does that mean? Should the government, the state government, or the federal government take over the profession of hypnosis and hypnotherapy? Well, I get some people say, well, yeah, but that would give us so much credibility and we could be all licensed like doctors and counselors and things like that. Well, now I'm willing to change my mind if confronted with new evidence. But I've thought about that over the years and 27 years of experience plus in this profession. And I think that there's a major problem with that. First of all, the government doesn't know anything about our profession. I mean, not really. Why would we let them tell us what to do, where to go, and that kind of thing? Right now, we're doing a pretty good job of self-regulating through the major organizations like the National Guild of Hypnotists, the International Five Path Association, Five Path IAHP, and the only reason to license something is if it's dangerous. So like, you know, you might license car driving, because why? Driving a car is dangerous. You you only license something when there's a significant harm, because whenever you license, you limit. But as long as things are rolling along just fine, there is no reason to license. I mean, you have hunting licenses because, hunting is dangerous and you can overhunt an area. Things need to be regulated. Fishing licenses because, once again, you can overfish an area. And so that's dangerous to their population, which in the end is not good for anybody. So I'm going to take this stand and I'm interested in hearing your opinions. Leave a comment and let me know. Do you think the government should regulate, take over the profession in the United States of America? Maybe you're in another country where where that's happened, where you'd have to get a license or be somehow approved or regulated by your country or state. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong about that, the state of Washington uh, in the United States requires you to become a licensed hypnotherapist to practice hypnosis in their state. And that seems to be working pretty well for those people. I'm not familiar with all the laws there. If you are and you want to contribute, leave a comment because I'm really interested in hearing your input on this. But at this point in time, my view is as long as we're sticking to really good codes of ethics, like have been published with the National Guild of Hypnotists and the Five Path International Association of Hypnosis Professionals, then we're doing good. Once in a while, you get somebody that gets out of hand, and then we rectify the situation. And when was the last time you heard of a hypnotist doing anything really bad in the news? And if it does happen, then they are legally prosecuted as an individual who did a bad thing. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Leave your comment. I want to hear all your input. Do you think that the government should take over our profession, tell us what we can do, regulate us, or do you think we're doing a pretty good job of it ourselves? Now, the government has given us some regulation, and it varies from state to state. But usually, most of it just has to do with the turf war between other professions and us, and whether we can call ourselves a hypnotherapist or a hypnotist. So, but otherwise, as long as we, call ourselves by the appropriate name in each state, we're pretty much unregulated, and I think we're doing a really, really good job. Okay, that's it. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. And if you want to take a course with me, you can always go to Banyan Hypnosis Career Training and become a five pather. All right, bye for now.